I'm wild then.
So, we're live.
That's
Uh,
that's crazy.
I want to bring this up real quick
Oh
because
God.
I've been holding this shit for a week. So,
You've been
You been holding the shit for a week?
Is
shit,
that boy about to die?
this shit I want to take on my chest.
You like to
So-
get shit on your chest is crazy.
That's why I
That's the
take it off.
kinkiest shit I've ever heard.
Damn.
Fuck
So-
y'all got going up. Sorry. Go ahead.
So,
Y'all is crazy.
y'all remember Toy Story, obviously, right? You know, top 10 movies of all time.
Ooh,
That's a
shit.
bold statement.
Childhood movies.
So,
Right, because that's a bold ass statement.
so I had that bitch on VCR, right? So I had that bitch over and over watching. So I hate Buzz. I feel like that movie dick ride them. Cause
Buzz?
ain't no way you about to come in my house and just run this bitch, just because you the new. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just top tier hater.
Did you see Toy Story? Because they were about to kill that nigga. Like, he wasn't running shit. Wait, what are you talking about?
The only Toy Story I haven't seen was with the spoon nigga.
That's the newest one.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
horrible.
one, the very first one.
When did Buzz come in there running shit? Because they had a game plan to off this nigga as soon as he popped through the window.
They was dick riding him as soon as he got in.
You talking about that television ad?
Who's dick riding him?
Or-
Everybody, bro.
Are you
Once
talking
they
about Sling, the potato?
yes,
Mr.
bro.
Mr.
They
Potato Head,
started
all
falling
them
in line
Rex?
just like that.
The spider.
Yeah, but later in the movie, they didn't start off dick riding him. They
What
had
do
a
you-
Mission Impossible thing to
Woody
get
wasn't
that.
fucking with Buzz at first. It did. They was like, he not that bad, Woody.
Yeah,
And Woody was
but
like,
Woody was like,
"I
I'm
bet."
the sheriff in town.
let's see.
Got Indy on my boot type shit.
But he had the whole room after him, and then he.
You
just,
must have watched this shit yesterday.
No, bro. I have it on my watch, and everything came to.
You
know,
have it. So you sit there on your watch face and watch Toy Story all the way through.
That's a last screen.
No.
That'd be fucked up.
There's a watch face.
Oh,
like
got
the
you.
wallpaper for the watch, you can have his Toy Story with Apple. So
okay.
I see his scummy face.
So you basically what you saying is you don't fuck with Buzz.
I wake up hating. Yes.
I mean, he's not a real superhero.
Huh?
He's just
neither
like,
is Batman, but people still dick ride him.
Show was good though.
yeah.
Buzz Lightyear show,
They had a
The
show.
show?
top tier.
Interesting.
Females.
thought it was
on-
just a movie.
Females on there was bad, crazy.
They're toys.
Whoa.
No.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
They actually
You got it.
went in space. They actually went off his Toy Story because he was,
What was the villain
Buzz
name?
Lightyear,
It started
Star
with a Z.
Command. Just how they did the movie.
He watched it
That
yesterday.
movie that they did of Buzz Lightyear
Yes.
was off of a show.
with Chris. I think Chris, one of the Marvel boys plays Buzz Lightyear.
I wouldn't know. I just
I
kept it
don't-
at Toy Story.
I only know
I didn't
that
watch the
'cause
Buzz
he's-
Lightyear movie because
He was an
like,
astronaut, bro, on his own show, basically.
okay.
Going in space.
What made you?
But
what
they're-
made you-
I'm sorry. Where do we find the bad women? Because they're toys.
Aliens.
They were actual people aliens in his little show.
They're out of space, yeah.
So you
They
saying
had
that,
a
wait,
toy.
So you saying the aliens was bad?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't want to say down bad because I don't want to disrespect. But wow, brother. You did you rewind?
For what? Rewind for what?
You
The
said they
alien
bad.
titties, apparently. You were watching a kids movie thinking the aliens were bad?
Toys.
Kid show, bro. I'm talking about as a kid. I was like, damn.
You didn't say that, though. You said that they were... You did not say you were watching as a kid thinking they were bad.
You didn't specify.
And,
Yeah.
I did not say I watched it yesterday. Think about this.
Oh, my God. That's not...
Yeah, y'all pointing fingers.
Oh, so you
Northwest.
thought about like, damn, when I was younger, they was bad.
Yes, bro.
Shit.
Like, you talking about Northwest. I'm talking about Southeast.
My fault.
Yeah, brother.
Anyways, welcome to the podcast.
We didn't even get to the goddamn special guest.
We do have a special guest in the studio today.
Okay. You got damn motherfucking Jessica.
Introduce yourself again, I guess.
Second week.
Week 2.
Boo.
It's the boo from not booing from the audience.
God damn.
God damn, what did you do to make them niggas that
I
mad?
didn't even do nothing. I just appeared here.
Boy, woke up mad.
Woke up hating like you
woke
with
up
Buzz.
hating.
Mad as fuck for what reason?
It's like, woke up hating. Instead of to niggas
That's
sounding like
crazy.
you, I guess.
Huh?
That's a song. Woke up to niggas sounding like me. No?
Oh, yeah, that bar went over my head. My fault.
She talking about Playboy Cardi,
Says the rapper.
the woman abuser.
Huh?
He's in jail right now.
What?
The woman
Because he
abuser?
beat up his pregnant girlfriend.
On Valentine's Day. Ha ha.
Yeah.
He like, what the fuck?
My boy Ruben, why are you holding the mic out so far?
That's
What
why
is
I'm
it?
right
What
here.
the Shit keep tickling in my face.
Nah, so first of all, Ruben, you're not going to gaslight me because I just saw him.
I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
Fucking air traffic control fucking guide sticks.
So we was talking about some shit before we started recording. I just picked up on it and I was like, y'all want to hear the wildest story? Or like somebody y'all was speaking on somebody peeing on themselves or some shit like that.
Somebody peed on themselves?
Somebody peed on themselves?
Remember? And I was like, I got a crazy story, but I'm gonna save it.
Somebody peed on themselves?
So Ruben,
Remember when I first got here?
Oh, when I said, have y'all ever peed in a closet?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Someone on Twitter was like, what's the wildest shit you've ever done?
And
And
they
the-
said I
so-
used to
pee
pee
in
in
my
a
mo-
closet
yeah.
and smell my mama's feet.
Feet, yeah.
He used to what?
Pee in the closet and smell his mom's feet.
No, this was a girl.
It was a girl at the icon. It was my apologies.
Oh, that's
To
worse.
the owner of the tweet, my bad. I thought it was a. Yeah, and someone was
Jeez.
like, "Hey
Big
yo,"
squad.
and he was like, "I thought this."
She was like, I thought
she
this
like,
was
"I
a
thought
safe
this was a
space."
Which Twitter is not safe enough to admit that.
Oh, yeah.
She thought
The
it was a
heaven-
safe space because they tweeted it.
Nah,
Asked, what's the
Heaven's
craziest
Angels
thing you
couldn't-
ever did?
Couldn't jump me and get that information
Yo.
out of me.
So what is the craziest shit y'all ever did before I speak on
hold on,
what
hold on,
I
hold
did?
on. You seen that story? You seen it on Instagram? The shit that I sent you?
What?
With the girl talking about that she had a boyfriend and then she cheated.
She fucked his mom?
No.
Oh,
What?
wrong video.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That boy in the wrong category.
Yes.
Yeah. He looking for Sean Cody video.
Yo.
With the redhead. Jameer. Okay.
That shit wild.
No, bro. It was like the girl was talking about she had a boyfriend and she was like, damn, he's not here right now, but I'm really fiending for some. So she hit up her little
Sneaky link?
yeah, her little plug for the the slong
Mm-hmm.
and got piped down and no rubber, nothing.
Long is
She came back
crazy.
Twinkie.
Oh,
Wait,
not
it get worse. It gets she
not
knows
the cream
the story.
pie.
So
Came back Twinkie.
Twinkie
Twinkie.
nutted in, brother.
Oh.
Are you a Twinkie
thought-
or a
A
toaster,
toaster strudel, if you
Is the song, is the phrase.
So
That's
she
cold.
came back.
Yeah.
She came back hot and ready
That's
Like,
crazy.
with
Like
with the
little
cheese,
scissors
the
pieces.
cheese filling.
That's
The
And
extra
cheese stuff.
asbestos.
Not cheap. That's stuffed crust.
that's crazy.
So she came back home, right? Her boyfriend finally came back home, and he was fiending for something, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna get you ready. I'm gonna go down on you.
No! No! No!
That's probably the worst thing I've ever heard, and this is my second time hearing it.
Oh my God. That's my worst fear. I don't even want to fuck nobody
said-
else's girl.
You said your worst fear, brother. I'm pretty
Bro, if
sure. No. You could two thumb, and you would at least.
What the fuck
See-
are you, a gynecologist?
Also, you are not telling the truth because it looks the same, by the way. It looks the same. He wouldn't be able to tell.
Ah, I mean it
Nah,
must have
bro.
been fresh. 'cause
You
it's gotta
can
be up in
smell,
there.
bro. Unless she took a shower. There's
Unless
a
she
smell
peed.
to it.
She peed, or is this just like fresh after her getting nutted in and going? To
She
the
had to
bathroom?
pee.
It had,
unless
no,
she's-
she said it was
This is
fresh. Like
crazy.
one after the other.
Like the nigga was going down the steps while he was coming up the steps type shit outside the apartment.
Like an
Like
hour
they
later.
probably like
type
it was
shit.
probably like he lived down the block and she was
Oh.
coming back.
Oh no!
Like they passed each other coming in the parking lot, leaving the parking lot.
and she just laid there. The
She
whole time.
had to pee. No, there's no fucking way. She had to pee.
That's still a no go.
If she didn't, that's nasty already. So why are you fucking her?
That's unsafe.
Unsafe as fuck. Cause
That's unsafe.
you never know what people's fluids got.
Are you getting tested?
Like my
I
coworkers.
mean, not in 5 minutes, I guess.
Like my coworkers, they showed me a picture. It was like on Twitter, which was crazy. I don't got
Twitter
Twitter.
is crazy. Twitter
But
is a wild place.
It was like 3 pictures. Like when
I
you
know.
scroll, it was one picture. He was eating a stripper coochie out.
Whoa,
Huh?
never.
The next picture, it was like a closer up
You
picture.
will never.
And then the following picture after that, he had herpes.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it was like bumps on his face,
Not
like
the bum bum.
blisters, bumps, boils.
Damn, that's nasty.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry, but why would you eating out a stripper is crazy.
Hey, my boy was desperate.
Not saying that strippers are out here fucking people, but like you just never fucking know. Especially in the club. It'd be different if you guys met out. You know,
Can you
you're
s-
like come
Can
over.
you smell
tomorrow.
herpes? Like, do herpes got a
No.
scent?
No, they do not.
Because
Some
why would he
people
just
go
go
their whole-
straight for the dive?
Some people go their whole life not knowing they have herpes, and then they're
That's because there's 2 different types of herpes. There's genital, and then there's just
and
like the,
still
in your blood.
in
herpes
both
in your blood.
viruses, people go their whole. Some people go their whole life
Without
without
knowing.
knowing.
Yeah.
Because you only know you have it if you're having a flare up. So like if it just stays dormant, you don't go through any like super stressful situations. You're not, you know what I'm saying. You just have an average life.
Mm.
You could never know, and people get it like if your mom had it, like they had a kid, your kid could get oral herpes, and they would never know. Her mic's off.
Facts.
But yeah, like you can have a baby if you have it, and they would have like oral herpes, but they wouldn't know until, they pass it to somebody else type of shit.
Damn.
But you can truly only pass it if it's like in the middle of a flare up. So don't give anybody head with a cold sore.
All right.
It's just that simple.
So look, back to the crazy story shit. So, as when I was a kid, right, I had these bunk beds. So, when you walk into my room, it's my desk. If I can remember when I was a kid, when I walk into my room, it's a desk. My bunk bed is up against the wall to my left, and it's the light switch. Then it's the bunk bed. So, on the opposite side, it's the TV and the window. It's just one big window, and my closet was to the right. So, as a kid, I'm like, man, I want to play with my toys. I want to play on the PlayStation. I don't got time to be using the restroom. So, just like that pee in the closet shit, I used to, like, what? I swear to God, like, everything I love. Y'all might not
I
take
knew
this shit
exactly
serious.
where this story
But,
was
like,
going.
3 or 4 times, like, I didn't feel like going to the restroom, so I would pee under my bunk bed
This is so
on the carpet floor.
What?
Like, right where you...
What
Your
in
mama
the
wore
black
your
child?
ass.
Because what the fuck is wrong with
If she
you?
found out, I hope she tore your shit up.
I
That's
hope
what you
she
deserve.
rocked your shit.
And I don't think she ever... No, she caught me one time.
It
That's
had to
And it was the
be.
last time.
And it had to
She was
stink.
like...
Yeah, I know your
Brother,
brother
I
was
know.
funky.
I know
Last time you said it was one time.
No, I
No,
said I
he
did it
said
like 3 or 4
two-
times.
Yeah, he said 3 or
God
4.
damn.
So I was like, I think I did it. I was like, man, I'm not going to the restaurant. I'm going to just keep playing San Andreas and just pee right there.
What age was this?
I was like 4 or 5. So I'm like, okay.
You was playing San Andreas at 4 or 5?
So I was like, yeah,
You got
I guess.
ain't no fucking way.
yeah. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just do this one last time. I'm gonna just stop being lazy and, I still go wash my hands, which was backwards.
So you still go all the way to the bathroom.
Oh my God, I used to hold it like to the point where I'm about to pee on myself and just pee under my bunk bed. And then one time
It was the thrill of being caught. Because what the fuck? Like, you would still
So
go
look,
all the
look,
way
look,
to the
look.
bathroom and wash your hands, but you was like, ooh, I still want to know if I'm a kid. Like, you're disgusting.
So look. So
Brother.
I got my door closed, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just do this because this shit getting wild. I'm hoping that's what I'm thinking at that age. So I'm like, okay. So I hear my mama go, I know I ain't leave that water running. As I'm like, my kidneys about to pop. I'm peeing for so long, and she walked back there, and she opened the door. She like, boy, what you doing? And I immediately turned and was like, nothing, just playing the game. Like I packaged everything up and was quick with it. Like,
I apologize, everyone. My dog
Nothing.
is having an
Just playing the
argument with the.
then this goddamn car horn in the
Somebody
back.
getting
Oh,
towed.
car? Don't say that shit. That shit is wild.
Oh
I don't
my
like that word,
God.
toad.
Yes,
But
if
yeah.
you hear my dog in the background.
Got my ass beat. She let me have it. But so yeah, when they brought that up, I immediately thought of that shit.
Brother, Batman couldn't beat that fucking information out of me.
Period. Like,
And you just said it. You just said it.
Told me that. Oh fuck no.
I don't even know what I could tell you to like equal that.
Allegedly.
This podcast is all
You
cap,
just-
brother.
I mean,
This podcast is all cap.
I feel that, bro.
But yeah, bro. I just
One
had to-
time, I shit on myself right before I made it to the bathroom.
I have pooped myself before though. When I was
Damn,
like,
I
your
was a
muscles
kid
just get
though.
Relaxed.
I was
Like
a
them
kid though.
motherfuckers get
I was
tired
like
of
I was
clenching.
like 5, 6.
yeah, I was young. I was like 4. Maybe.
Yeah, and I was like begging my mom to take me to the bathroom, and we were at her job, and she was like, "Okay, hold on, like I'm talking to somebody, like give me a second." And so when we finally made it to the bathroom, we got like in the bathroom, and I couldn't get my pants down fast enough,
You was like, oh, my muscles are loosening. Oh.
and there it happened.
Damn.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I ain't gonna lie.
Jameer.
After football practice,
Jameer.
I ate that spicy chicken sandwich they gave
Oh,
us. And I was like, damn, I ain't got my water. I left it. You know, the coaches kick you out the locker room because you got to go home. So I'm like, damn, I left my water in my locker. Damn, I got to drink this chocolate milk. So I had the chocolate milk with the spicy chicken, right?
Hell no, that sounds like a match made in hell.
Yeah, look, I ate it at the cafeteria, so I'm like, man, I'm still hungry. Fuck. So bro gave me his spicy chicken on the way, like on the bus. I ate it on the bus on the way to the crib. So my stomach get to going crazy. Like I'm like, ooh, this bus driver need to stop hitting these bumps. And nigga, I'm back there sweating. So we get to my apartments, and it's like the stop sign. It's the corner, then it's the stop sign. You gotta walk all the way to like the front of the office, and then you gotta walk all the way back. I live in the back of the apartments, and I had this shit so bad. Like my muscles was getting tired.
This nigga couldn't wait to take his clothes off.
And
He
I
was
got to the door and
struggling.
couldn't. Like, bro, it was coming out. So I just shit outside. I walk like four apartments down. And I just shit outside.
In the bushes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I just with disgust, and I was just disgusted at myself. I pulled my drawers back up. And my shit was wet.
Wait, so you didn't even wipe or nothing?
That's crazy. So you skip my.
What would he have wiped his ass with? He's in the
You
damn
could have wiped
bushes.
your ass with a leaf
a
or
leaf?
something, my nigga.
Hey.
No,
Bruh,
I just took that moist, nasty walk, that chunky walk up. I had to go upstairs and bust a right,
Oh,
and the restroom was right there. And somebody was in the restroom for like an extra 30. So I just stood there and was like, "Oh, I hope they just
I'm
yeah."
uncomfortable for you.
Yeah, that was probably the worst day of my life
Jameer
because that shit was twice as spicy coming out.
Jameer
twice
got
as
2 back to back. God damn,
Hell nah, that's
brother!
so
I
terrible.
never got that close.
This is like in middle school.
Like I've got close, but I never got to that point.
Yeah.
Ruben?
I used to pee in the bathtub because I couldn't aim at the toilet. When I was, but
I need a bigger.
yeah, well, when I was young, yeah.
So you gonna miss, or you'll just be like, fuck,
No, I
I'm
would.
in the bath taking a bubble bath.
No, I would miss, and it was hard. But this was when I was really young.
Also, you'll like intentionally piss in the bath.
Yeah,
You'll run the water as you're doing it?
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, I would. But yeah,
You better
I
than
used
me.
to
I'm
do.
pretty
Resourceful.
You better than me. I was peeing under my bunk
The
bed.
worst, the worst thing I've ever did in regards to like using the restroom, besides the time that I pooped myself, that was, I mean, I was 4, so like whatever. I remember, and I got a whooping for this, like I got a spanking for this. But I remember one time. So I'm only child. I don't have any siblings. So but my god brother growing up, you know, we're only 2 years apart. So I remember one time, that day when we were in Walmart, my mom took us both into the bathroom, and so he used the restroom. So I'm looking at him like, he's using the restroom differently than I have to use the restroom. Like, why does he get to stand and like, you know, practically be sitting on the toilet backwards? Like, that's not fair. But I was like, whatever. So I remember I got up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, and we only had one bath. No, we had 2 bathrooms at the time, but hers is in her room. So I remember I got up to use the bathroom, and I was like, I should use the bathroom. I would try to use the bathroom like him. So I took my underwear off and sat on the toilet, like facing the toilet, like facing the back of the toilet. And my mom walked in. She beat the shit.
You got your ass
How are
beat
you doing?
for
Yeah,
trying
and
to pee
it
like
was
a guy.
like 2 in the morning. Yeah, I was
Oh,
maybe
you
like.
gotta- before the sun came up.
But
ass
yeah,
whooping.
like I gotten up in the
Middle
middle
of
of
the
the
night, ass
night
whooping.
and to use the bathroom, and I guess she's like, why is my kid up using? You know, make sure I'm okay. You know, my 5-year-old, my kindergartner's up using the bathroom, and she walked in. I didn't even have the lights on, but I don't know if she just like the way I reacted to her like walking in made her think that I was doing something like inappropriate or wrong or whatever. She bugged me up.
That's crazy.
And I went back to bed. She was like, wow, I didn't even, like, I was just trying to use the bathroom like my brother. Like, that's not fair, but, like, whatever.
God damn. Go get my belt.
Really, though, like, what the fuck are you
What?
doing?
That's wild. I used to put the stopper in the sink and pour out my mama products like
Oh my
perfume and smell goods and make a little concoction and mix it up and then watch it go down the drain. Peroxide and some more shit.
God, bro, this man just be doing stuff.
Yeah. Whoop my
Jameer was
ass.
that kid you had to watch whenever he went to the bathroom, because he'll be in the bathroom for 3 years just playing.
That's the person who just told us on the last episode that they used to stop the toilet up at her school with her friend.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Why you breaking up old shit?
Guys, go watch or listen to the previous episode and come back
That's crazy.
to whatever timestamp this is.
Yeah, my brother
You're
tried
not-
to smoke
you're not
weed with
safe.
tissue.
What?
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, with like
Recently, like
like
last
That's
week.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
like burn the house down type shit.
that y'all burn his
Yeah.
eyebrows off.
Almost sandwiched this stupid. I don't know what happened detail for detail, but I'm in the room playing the game, and then it was time to eat or whatever. I was like, "Mom, you cooking?" She was like, "Yeah, it's time to eat." I'm like, "Cool." She was like, "You know your brother tried to smoke weed with tissue?" I was like, all I felt was tears in my eyes. I was like, "You for real?"
Because that's
She was
so
like-
stupid.
She tried.
She wasn't mad at him.
No, she was dying laughing. She was like, this nigga tried to smoke weed with some tissue, and I thought she was playing, and I just fell out. I was crying. I was like, that little last piece of tissue that be stuck on the cardboard. That's what
No.
he tried to smoke.
He was
He
using
said,
the
I
butt
just
bread
hope-
tissue.
Exactly.
I pray
He
to
said,
God.
I just
Butt
need
bread
something.
tissue.
I just thank God we buy double ply because he would have been out of there. He would have burnt his little fingers.
Bro, that Scott single ply, bro, you would have been done for.
Nope.
That shit is
We got the
like
1,000 roll double ply.
You would have been
that's
done
got
for.
single pleasure. Like they just press button and push you through the thing and stuff. Wrap it up.
God damn.
Like it's so bad. Like oh my
If
god.
you wipe with single ply, we don't judge, but you're an insane person.
Hey, bro, I got single ply in my house. It's not single ply. I think it's single
It's
ply.
not single pleasure.
Risking it all.
No, for real.
One good heart swipe.
If you're
Gotta call out.
Gotta call out.
Gotta call out, boy.
schedule a therapy.
Boy, what?
Yeah, you can't look in the mirror.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't even think.
You gotta turn off all the lights so you can't look at your reflection. If you even look at yourself in the peripheral.
What Peter say when he was that strawberry? I thought we was friends. My God. We can't say it, but you know what's up.
You are your
You
own
gonna
enemy.
look at yourself in the mirror, your reflection gonna be like,
Boy.
boy, we'll get out of here, shitty booty finger.
Boy.
Little crunchy booty ass dingleberry having that.
Crunchy
You look
booty.
nasty ass. I know you smell it
Episode
when
is
you
real
sit down.
sus, y'all. I'm just saying. This episode
The
is just
fuck?
gonna be real
The smell's not gonna
suspect.
go away when you wash it.
Stupid ass.
Jameer.
You got the same face towel as you use for your booty, huh?
Let me get.
Oh, not the pink eye. That's crazy.
I'm literally in tears. Oh my god.
My bad.
Jameer, no, fuck that, Ruben. Because I'm pretty sure I already told you, my fault. You know,
This all good, man.
Ruben, did we tell you about what happened with our watermelon?
What?
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
My
No,
god.
I didn't hear this.
Oh, Tyra got you.
Okay.
I didn't hear this.
Y'all, so
Recently.
So every time we go to his parents' house, they give us stuff. So like any type of food. So they gave us a watermelon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we had it on the counter for a little bit. He was gonna cut it when he got a chance. So I think we
On y'all
went
counter or the parents' counter?
on
The
my
parents' counter.
on this counter right here, like literally right here where the air fryer is. So. So we go. I think that was the weekend my uncle was in town. So we go to dinner and whatever, and we come back, and I'm like, man, like, what is that smell? And we've come back to like weird smells before. It's either the garbage from when I was cooking or whatever. But we were like, I don't like that. But I'm like gonna go put our shit down in the kitchen because I don't know. I think I had like leftovers or whatever. And I'm like, why is the floor wet?
If anything, look, we probably got that bitch on Tuesday. This is Saturday.
Yeah, this is literally
Damn,
Saturday.
y'all.
Either Saturday or Saturday or Sunday. But I think it was Saturday.
It wasn't even a week.
Yeah, it was literally a couple days. Cause like when it happened, we were like, "What the fuck?" Like, we just got this. So I'm like, "Why is my floor wet?" And I'm looking at him like, "Why is my floor wet?" And he's like, and then I'm like, gonna go put the stuff down. I was like, "The counter's wet." Okay. So I'm like, "What is this? What's going on?" Was leaking. Mind you, the watermelon's sitting there. I'm looking at it. It's in front of my face. So I'm like, well, let me move everything off the counter, wipe it off. Maybe something spilled. I go to move the watermelon. It's pouring out like water hose, like strong streams.
Like as you lifted it up,
As
it was pouring on the
I
counter.
didn't even lift it up. I rolled it over a little bit because it's a fucking watermelon. I'm 4'11". I was trying to pick it up, but I was just gonna roll it to the edge of the counter and pick it up. But as I rolled, it was like, psh, psh, just rotten, sticky watermelon juice
That's disgusting.
pouring out of it. Like literally, you know when you put
I
your
don't know,
fingers on a hose and it makes the stream flat and like stronger? That's literally how it was. And I was like, baby. So we literally had to scoop it into a bag. It was leaking out of the bottom of the bag, so we had to put it in another bag. It was a whole thing. It was all over the
Still
floor. Still leaked and everything. It was all over the floor and everything. My house smelled like dead body for a day and a half. Like it smelled like dead body. It was so disgusting.
Did they know?
It was. I don't know. And then we went back Tuesday or Wednesday
Yeah.
the
So
next
how
week.
was the drive?
It wasn't
the
even.
watermelon?
So the watermelon
Bro,
must have already been rotting at the store or on its way out or ripe already. So by the time it got from their house for a couple days to our counter. And then sitting there until Saturday, it was gone. It was rotten.
So
His
when-
dad said theirs did the same thing.
Yeah, when you get a
Where do I get it
watermelon,
I don't know.
you gotta
They
eat
get it
that
from?
bitch.
Like
No.
immediately.
You gotta cut that bitch within the
Immediately.
first or the second day, and then put it in the fridge, and
yeah.
it'll be good. But if you just leave it out like that, that's what's gonna end up.
It was
happening.
fucking disgusting.
The water
I literally
ussy
would
is gonna
not.
Okay.
And it won't. The smell. It was
The
like the smell is
watermelon-issy.
not going away.
The watermelon missy.
Okay, now we got a part 2. Ready? Not to the watermelon. I already told you this. Ruben doesn't know.
Oh, the Jack story.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
So
ready?
you see,
Wait.
so you see, Ruben. There's a lot more space in the apartment now. There's a reason.
Okay.
So so
Yikes.
we're literally like, the plan was we were gonna go back to my parents because they have actual water hose and our apartment doesn't have that shit because fuck us, right? So we were like, okay, we're gonna shower Jack and my parents because they have a water hose, and I'm pretty sure they got all type of soap. It like because they have their own dog, so it was like they should have some shit for it. So we was like, oh, that's cool. We ain't got no problem with that. We're gonna take Jack out, and go take him a shower over there, clean him up because he smell like shit. So it's like, all right, cool. We're getting ready.
I'm
No,
getting
no,
mad all over again.
we're all ready. We're ready to go.
Oh,
Lily,
I'm getting mad all
I
over
was
again.
like, okay, I didn't like how my hair was down, so I go in the bathroom and put my hair in a bun.
This shit is
So
stressing me
Tyra, Lily, gets up, puts Jack harness on, and he's in his bed. He's sitting up, standing up in his bed, and goddamn,
You got it, bro.
Starts fucking pissing Ruby.
he is full stream hose, fire, putting out the fucking fire out.
Not only
He was paid $25 to put that fucking building out because he would not stop pissing, boy.
Not only that, Ruben, he peed on
pissed
his
on her.
harness. He pissed on my
What
hands.
the heck?
And he pissed, obviously, all in his bed because he was standing in his bed. So all the fucking bottom of the bed was a big, nasty puddle of dog
What the
piss.
fuck?
And
Jack,
he would not. No.
and
And
y'all
then-
don't, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever smelled Jack piss, but Jack's
never-
pee,
It's bad. It's
like
so
Jack,
bad. It's
Jack
That nigga don't-
drinks like 5 gallons of water a day, but his pee still smells like he drinks 5 gallons of tequila.
or something. And before any of you guys get in the comments saying my dog's kidneys failing or whatever, his
He's
vet said
a
it's
healthy
fucking
dog.
fine.
He's a
been
perfectly
doing
healthy
it since
dog.
I got him.
But that man,
7
I don't know
years
what's
ago.
wrong with him. That man has the strongest pee in
Vitamins?
America.
It's like
I
if
don't
you
know what
had-
the fuck
if you
it
had-
is.
if you
He's had
open-
different food and everything.
If
Like,
you had open apple juice, and then like finally opened that bitch up 2 months later, and then got a good whiff,
yeah.
Just that.
it would
Is
probably
that-
be that, or
And don't
expired
let it be
Or
hot
like-
outside.
You know when people are like your pee smells like if you eat a lot of asparagus or whatever, or you drink Mountain Dew, your pee smells like asparagus or whatever. It's like that. But dog pee already stinks, so it's that plus dog pee. It's just fucking bad.
I would have whooped his boy.
I had to go. I literally was like, I
In
just
shock.
walked into the bathroom and stood there, and then I went to after I washed my hands, I went to my room and took a deep breath. And he's like, not trying to be rude or anything. He's not trying to be disrespectful, but he's like, Jack, what the fuck? Like he's still going, making jokes. I finally
Was he still peeing when you walked in the bathroom?
I
What?
washed my hands.
he pissed for
Oh
5
God.
minutes.
Oh, damn, bro.
Severe.
Wait.
Y'all
And
didn't
this
tell
nigga,
me-
and this nigga
y'all
over
didn't
here
tell me the
sleep
nigga
like
peed
he
half
didn't
a
work a
shift.
full-time
Brother,
job.
I said when I told you 10 gallons, he pissed 10 gallons.
Jameer,
What the
I
fuck you
went-
think I meant a big puddle of piss?
I stood there,
What do you think
2
that,
minutes,
bro?
walked, washed my hands, dried my hands off, walked into
Another
the
2
room,
minutes.
took a couple deep breaths, walked into the kitchen to get the paper towels, had him grabbing towels and shit. This nigga's still pissing in his bed. I'm not kidding. Like he was peeing in one spot on the bed, and when we picked it up, his bed was big. The entire bottom was soaking wet, leaking through the bed. It was that much. Like yes.
Y'all walked him that day.
I walked in the night fucking before I went to bed. We had only been up an hour. Not even. It was like 2 p.m. We get up at 1 o'clock on Saturdays.
And you know they go to bed. For reference, guys, they go to bed around this house at about 3 a.m. So
On Fridays.
Especially if he doesn't have to work. Like, we stay up pretty much as late as he can. Like, what he was on, I don't fucking know, but I was mad. This nigga is cracking jokes the whole time to the point where when he walked when I say I was mad, I said, I know you see how fucking mad I am right now. Like, what do you like?
I hope
I
I
was like, I
don't
know you see me.
ever. I hope I
Damn.
don't ever.
But he's still
see that
pissing
side.
though. Like you
Pissed
don't hear
off,
that?
pissed on, Tyra. What? Hope
I was
I'll
like,
never
you
see
don't-
that shit.
You don't hear that?
Like, I
it's-
yelled at him like a mom. I was like, I know you see how fucking mad I am right now. Why are you even fucking talking to me? He was like,
He was like, "Oh,
whenever Jack stand up for too long, it make me nervous. Cause I always know he finna do something crazy. I be like, sit down.
Because you do it too
That's
much.
what I'm saying, bro. Like you gotta look at
that
him
nigga
now.
pissed
Like,
with emphasis. That's crazy."
like he pissed.
Like,
with
he
that.
had a
But the thing is,
He
Jack
pissed in
will
italics.
Jack will piss in your house and look you right in your face.
And
Like,
you'll
he
be
ain't
like,
do nothing.
Jack,
not
cut it
care.
out, smacking him. He's like,
And he's just like,
I already
yeah.
opened up the valve, man. I'm not turning it off.
Distinguished gentleman.
No,
Like
period.
when we was at the taco truck and that lady was talking to him. He just had the straightest face like us. Like
That shit was
Look
so
at-
fucking
staring.
funny.
he was straight.
That
She
shit
was looking at
so
his
fucking funny, bro.
left side and he kept a straight face. Like he was beeline
Just-
looking dead at us.
So when we went to the fucking food trucks. We took Jack because we wanted to take him out. So we just left him in the back of the fucking car, but we had the
If he
windows
would've
down.
pissed in that
So
trunk,
Lily,
oh my God.
Speaking of Rodolfo's car.
so Lily was over there just minding
Oh,
our
God.
business, getting our drinks, and we can see Jack because our car is literally in
You
front of
fucked
the
up?
vans,
It was me.
and for some reason a lady thought that the dog was lonely, so she walks up to my
She needs
car.
to talk to him.
She stands up from her seat
Mhm.
next to us,
Okay.
walks over to my
And
car,
she's
Alright.
talking to
starts
Jack.
talking to my dog.
And Jack is looking straight ahead because we're right in front of the car. He's
'Cause
looking
who-
straight at us.
Who is this?
And then
He
he looked
like,
at us like, I know
y'all really not gonna tell this lady to just leave me alone?
If I don't
Like-
look at her, she'll ignore me.
She'll
if
ignore
I
me.
ignore her, she'll leave. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I don't want to look at her.
it went on.
It's
for
like
about
when a crackhead
solid
come up to
60
your window
seconds.
at
He
the
was
light,
there for a
and
minute.
you're just like, if I just look away, he won't ask me for no money.
he didn't move an eyeball. He didn't move his ears. He just looked.
He hit
He
that
seen her
statue
coming
mode.
and looked dead at us.
default. He hit
And
that
I was like,
default-ass
I've
pose.
never seen a dog do that before ever in my life.
Boy, I couldn't stop crying.
Speaking of fucking just standing there, I have a question for you guys. Have you guys ever heard? First of all, the first question is: have you guys ever heard of the bystander effect?
The
Yeah.
bystander effect.
Yes.
It's when something is
Scott?
happening and you don't do anything because you think somebody else is gonna do something.
Or you think it's like not your business or whatever. So I know collectively as a group, as brown and black people, we have a very mind your business mentality. So when it comes to stuff like that, if something's going on the street, say, I'm not going to make it like worst case scenario, like a girl's getting beat up, because I know everybody in this room would do something about that. But like just say, dang, I don't know, you see like two homeless people, that argument's getting fucking heated, right? You know that's probably might go left because they're homeless. That stuff like that, like, would you intervene into that type of stuff, or was it just like it's not my business?
It's
That
a
ain't none of
certain-
my business.
Yeah,
That ain't none of my business.
but if it's getting like crazy and people looking at you for
Yeah,
not even that, you just got to be like, it's the way like,
you gotta assess the situation.
yeah,
Like you
'Cause
gotta
I'm minding
look
my
at it and
business.
be like, okay, can I go in and diffuse this situation, or am I gonna get my shit rocked when I go in here?
right,
Are there weapons involved?
Right.
Like there's
I'm
all
keeping
these.
my distance,
right,
but I'm be like as a joke because all I want to do is make people laugh.
right,
I'm like, man, y'all, what y'all got going on, man? Y'all chill out.
right.
Yeah.
And that's either gonna make it worse
Yeah.
or make it better. Like, yeah,
And see, so I was
But
like
you got to
that.
keep in motion though. You got to keep moving.
Right. So I was like that, right? So then I saw this
Stay
video.
vigilant.
So I'm going to tell you the story of the video. I want to see if your opinions change. And if they don't, I'm going to tell you another story that's like more worst case scenario. And
I'm
see if yours change,
scared.
okay? So the story is this girl, she's in class. She's like, she thinks she was in college. She might have been in high school, whatever. It was like just a class, right? And so she's like, the professor that they had, the teacher that they had was super outgoing, lovable, very much had kind of like Jameer's personality. They never had any issues with him. He's kind of soft-spoken, whatever, right? So they were like, one day, we go in his class, and he's like, she was like, all the desks are in a circle, and we're all looking around like, what the fuck? And he just snaps. He's like, everybody sit the fuck down. Like, don't move. If you move, say anything, even breathe wrong, you're failing my class. Period. That's it. So everyone's like, well, fuck. Let me sit the fuck down. I don't have shit to say. So they're looking around. They notice that in the middle of their desks, their circle of desks, there is a fishbowl with a fish in it. So the professor comes in. He's still being a dick. Like, remember what I said? You move, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. That's it. You're failing. So then he walks over to the desk in the middle, takes the fish out of the bowl, sets it on the desk, and then walks out. Shuts the door. Doesn't say shit else. So, mind you, he told them, you move, you breathe wrong. You're failing my class. So she's like, we're all sitting there. And she was like, maybe like 2 minutes goes by. Nobody does anything. They're just looking at each other like, what the fuck do we do? Because we don't want to fail. Like, this means too much. We don't want to fucking fail
Squid
this
Game
class.
shit.
So they're all looking around. She's like, finally, a girl does get up, and she's like, fuck this. She gets up. She takes the fish, puts it in the bowl. As soon as she does it, he slams the door open. Didn't I tell you not to move? And they're like, well, what the fuck? And then he looks at them and he goes, like, what the fuck, guys? Like, look what the world has done to you. Like, you would rather fail this class
than save the fish.
Watch an animal die in front of you than save the fish. And just take the L. And she's like, ever since then, she's like, she doesn't matter what it was. Ever since that moment, if she felt like it was wrong, she said something, she intervened, she's like, even if I was wrong, I was wrong. But at least, like, you know, I did something about it, whatever. So with that story, does it change? Your mentality about it change? Is it still situational? Whatever. Is it still your safety?
I'm one of them
theirs?
people who, like, I'm never gonna intervene unless it's like two girls and they arguing or whatever. But like, if it's like, prime example, I'm driving down the freeway the other day. And
that shit was crazy. I know
Was
that.
you there?
No, she told me.
Oh.
I'm
I was on the phone with her.
I'm driving down the freeway the other day, and literally, I'm driving and I'm just, you know, talking to Tyra. I look out the window, and there's 2 cars like stopped on the feeder. And I'm like, oh, there's 2 cars stopped, whatever. So I look over, you know, being nosy, because I'm like, you know, what's going on? And I look over, and there's this man, and it looks like he's dragging this woman's body. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look closer, and she's alive, but she's like kicking, hitting, screaming. And he is also like beating her ass, like dragging her, punching her, stomping her out, all this shit. And I'm like, whoa. So I definitely called the police. I was like, hey, yo, Tyra, I'm gonna call you back. And I got off the phone and I called the police. And the woman on the phone, like, she was like asking me all these questions. I'm like, hey, yo, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm trying to like hurry up and tell you what's going on, because I don't want that to escalate and it get further. So yeah, but that's the most that I'm gonna intervene, because I'm not finna get off the freeway, turn around and go back and try to save her and end up in the same position as her. Like, no.
Yeah. No, yeah, as in, damn, shit, stuck in my throat. But no, I have that same thing with the bystander effect. Like, I'd rather just watch. There's a lot of things that could happen, and, you know, I can't really control most of it.
Yeah.
I can just predict of an outcome, and that's about it.
I'm not jumping in. If it's physical, I'm minding my business.
I'm so glad you guys didn't change your stories.
I'm not jumping in.
Trigger warning, if you guys are not interested in hearing like a true crime story, skip past this. We'll let you know that's like a timestamp later in post, in the show notes, whatever. So this story has nothing to do with that girl. This is just a story that I remembered while I was listening to this TikTok, right? And mind you, Jessica's situation happened like a week before, and I told her, don't stop, don't turn around, like, just call the police. So, like, I was in the same boat as you guys.
That's what I'm doing. You calling the police, Ruben?
Almost that. I don't care what it is. The pigs are showing up. I'm sorry.
I'm just leave.
You could be just doing
I'm like, we
games
good?
on
All right,
the side
bet.
of the freeway. It looks suspicious, officer.
got
I just wanted to
brothers.
make sure she was good.
I got brothers to go home to.
But so this story actually happened. I think it happened in New York, if I'm correct. So I've heard this story before, and then I saw episode Law and Order on it, and ever since episode Law and Order, it's been like stuck in my head. So this is College University. I think it was Columbia. If I'm wrong, people yell at me anyways. It's a university, and the way that their like apartments or housings were set up is like there's a courtyard in the middle, and they're all like wrapped around. So like your window could just face the courtyard and buildings. So it's like maybe kind of late at night, late in the evening. This girl's coming home. I think she was on a date. Either she was on a date or the guy approached her. I don't remember. But at a certain point, whatever situation they had escalated, and he ended up R-wording her and killing her in that courtyard. So, of course, somebody finally like walks by, sees her like in the rose bushes, dead or whatever, and they're like, oh, I gotta call the police. You know, there's a body here. So of course, what do the police do immediately? They start canvassing. They're knocking on everybody's door. That's everybody didn't hear everything. They had multiple people recount the entire story of what they heard outside. No one got a phone. Not one police station got a phone call that night. So mind you, multiple people
Heard
were
it.
literally like, someone else is gonna call the police, and that girl ended up dead. So most people were like, oh, if I don't go down there, oh, I heard somebody open your door, so I thought someone else. Like literally, someone was like, I was about to get up, and then I heard someone open their door and be like, what the fuck? So I thought they went down and they figured something out because they stopped yelling or whatever. But it turns out that they stopped yelling because somebody had walked past and she was like already on the ground. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me. But either somebody walked past and he was interrupted, or it just, like, he ended up already killing her, so it just stopped. And so everyone's like, oh, we thought the situation was handled. And because no one found her till the next morning. So now I ask again, would you still not intervene?
Oh.
Now, mind you, everyone heard her rape and murder from start to finish through those windows that night. Everyone who was awake.
Regardless if I'm calling the police or not, if I don't do it, that shit go sit with me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm still gonna call the police. I'm not intervening. I'm still
Regardless,
just gonna call the
yeah,
police.
I'm just gonna
Because
call-
I've called the police. I've called the police
you don't know if
because
you got a
it's 3:00.
gun.
It's 2:00 in the morning, and I heard gunshots in the distance, like while I'm laying in my bed. Like,
Here's my thing. My thing is, I put myself, like, a lot of recently, to combat some selfishness, I put myself in other people's shoes. If I was that girl, I would have been more, like, thank you for calling the police, but we know how that goes, right? They got another call coming that seems more important, they're not going to be there. If they're not sure it's actually happened, they're not going to be there. You could run, even if you run down there and yell, hey, that can spook somebody, and they'll run off. Most criminals are not going to stick around once they get seen. Because, like, when you're really thinking about it logistically, I know it seems like it's not safe, but 9 times out of 10, once you approach the situation, because they are doing something they're not supposed to be doing, they're going to take off.
and it's like it's hard, like having been that age before of like being on a college campus and stuff like that. Like, it's like, not to make the excuse, but it's like it's hard to tell. You know what I mean? Because like sometimes. Like sometimes it's like it could be like a bunch
it's a
of
specific scream though.
that's true though. That's true though.
One thing about the human body, when something is off, you feel it. Even if it's like somebody in here, their vibes are off. Somebody's sad, somebody's upset, but somebody's not acting out. The energy's not the same. Even if I hear someone crying, I'm gonna be able to tell the difference whether or not it's just the girl's having a bad day, or she's sniffling because she's hiding, scared, something happened, etc. But that's not even important. It's not even telling the difference. I'm thinking about, if it were me, I would have wanted someone to run in there and say, even if they just yell, hey, I'm calling.
So you want somebody to jump in?
Yeah, because if someone's trying to kill me, if I'm not fighting back, I get it, you can call the police and run out there and say, I'm on the phone with the police, like, do something. But like, to not intervene at all because of my safety, it's like, so someone, like, I don't know, I'm like prioritizing me possibly getting, shot over this girl's life. It's not enough for me. I don't, because
that's how I'm
I
thinking.
would be mad as hell if I was the parent who they had to call and say your daughter was murdered on campus, and heard that a bunch of people witnessed it, heard it and everything, and no one even yelled, I'm calling the police, even if they were bluffing. Nobody said anything.
Damn.
Like,
that'll fuck me up.
My baby was getting murdered, and 12 people listened to my baby get murdered. And because if it was somebody else's kid, what the fuck are you doing? I have a gun, sir. If you you move an inch, I'm blowing your shit off. You don't know if I actually have a gun, because I don't know if you actually have a gun.
What?
You move another inch, sir.
Yeah.
Like, my husband's a fucking sheriff. If I go up there and get him, that's it for you. Whatever I have to say, I'm down there. Even if I'm just down there to see your face, I saw you. So at the end of the day, even if you're going to have to stop with her to come after me, I saved her life. I could run. But at least I saved her life.
It's crazy that when you grow up with your parents, or just one parent, or whoever raised you, taught you, always mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get put in that real life situation
Where it's
and then
like
you either freeze or you don't do nothing at all because that's all you knew. for the past decade or so, like growing up and hearing
Yeah.
that. So you be like, I don't know what to do, and I'm scared to call 911 because
Like
the
Tyra
police
say,
been
sometimes they
doing
don't
too
do
much.
shit.
Yeah, sometimes they don't, and it literally, honestly, nowadays, which is so unfortunate, it's gotten to the point where it depends on if they feel like it's enough of a problem.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of shuffling and noise coming from next door. They're not saying nothing, but it sounds like they're moving around a lot, and it's enough for me to call the police. And sometimes they'll be like, "Probably not the park."
Yeah. There was literally a time
Wrestling.
I called the police one time because I saw this lady and she was walking down the street and she was like on FaceTime or like on her phone or something. And it was like in like a heavily wooded area, but like the part that she was walking in was like it was fine. Like it was like a paved way, a paved way, I guess you could say. But so there was a guy who was walking like in the middle of the street, like in the median, in the grass. But he was like looking all sketch. Like she had on like workout clothes and like stuff. Like she was going for a walk. But he had on like this big overcoat and like some like boots and like jeans and like, you know, this baseball cap with some sunglasses on. And I'm like, he just looks suspect. And then he's like walking all slow, like in the median, like he's trying to stay with her but kind of stay behind her. And so I called the cops because I was like, you
What
know,
the fuck
he
are you
just
doing?
seems yeah, he just seems weird. And so I like circled around like a few times and like he was still like there just kind of following her. And then at one point he ended up like crossing the street and being on the same side as her. And it was just weird. And so I called them and they were like, well, what if he's just minding his business? I said he could be, but you know, he looks suspect. It's freaking 80 degrees outside and he has this big old jacket on. Like, what? Like, it just
Right.
looks
Well, I
weird.
got what I
Tailing your
got.
girl,
Ain't nowhere
yeah.
safe.
Exactly.
I do not want to stir the pot or anything, but I could not tell you how long my mic was off since the last time I coughed. So it wasn't that long. Maybe like
Before
a
the
minute.
story or after the
No,
story?
definitely after the story. Probably did not catch everything I said
crazy.
about if it were me, whatever. Regardless, I spit some bars. It doesn't matter. And they heard y'all's responses, even if they didn't hear me.
That's
It's
crazy.
but it wasn't anything like super crazy because I coughed when Jessica was telling her story following the bystander effect about the murdered girl. So we got that out. Either way, I wanted to ask that because like I've always had that mentality that if something's going down, I don't care. The two of us can take him more than, you know, if I ran and called the police and you tried to defend him on your own until they got there. Like, at the very least, I can get a couple licks in, whatever. But when she told that story about the fish, and I was just like, there was a girl, like, not willing to watch a fish die, and there are people who are not willing to intervene on a human life. So I just want to see where my friends had that, and if I could change your minds. So,
Well, I feel more safe now that I got like it be days, cause I done work for Amazon delivery, so it'll be days. I'll be like, I have like a random like surge of like, not panic but like worry, like, damn, is my brother good? Cause Amazon, you can't have no weapons, no nothing. All you gotta do is run back in your van and call dispatch. I'm like, and then you gotta wait on dispatch to call 911.
right.
Nah,
in the midst
G.
of them
Y'all just gonna have
deal
to
with
fire me
80
because
other
I'm calling.
drivers on
I'm
the route.
calling not. Y'all just got to fire me because I'm calling 911 straight up.
Yeah. And
Straight
that's
up.
insane. That's
I'm
not
gonna
safe
bring
at
my
all.
shit with me.
Yeah, almost definitely. But there
Yeah.
are people out there who can't afford to do that.
Yeah,
There are people
Right.
out there who literally, like the homeless guys.
that shit is dangerous.
They literally
Yeah.
apparently they told us that if there's an emergency at the school, we're supposed to call the district police first. And then they call 911.
Peace nuts and whoever the fuck I want to call, as long as this kid is fine when I'm get off the damn phone.
Yeah.
Fire me, take away
The
my
district
license.
police.
Like,
Yeah, we call district police first and
fucking
then
That's
they
the
call
only-
Spring
911.
ISD campus police. Sorry, it was just a random Spring ISD, but just campus police.
And catch that at Forest.
It's
Over the
fine.
dome.
But
We gonna cut that.
it's not
Yeah.
gonna. That's an overall rule. It's not just Spring ISD. Huntsville's the same way.
And more.
They already know what school I go to. I've already said
And
it in
more.
multiple episodes. It's fine.
God damn.
You got something else, brother? No? You want to speak on that topic?
This is not furniture for shoes. I don't know what's
What?
happening here. This is not for
About
super
the,
shoes.
do you feel like, say, like, are you minding your business? Or are you intervening?
What is the difference between a life and, an argument?
You never know. That's the problem. I don't know. Like, for men, I guess it's different. But, like, for us,
We feel like,
sometimes an argument is not just an argument. Like, sometimes,
That's
especially if it's someone that you don't know. But even worse if it's someone you do know. But it's just, like, you never know if they're just arguing. You never know if that couple has a history to DV just because they're arguing in the middle of the street right now. It could be just because they're drunk.
if it's a physical assault, I'm calling the police. But if it's a man and a woman arguing and then it's getting, like, it's escalating, I'm going to try to intervene.
Yeah, and
Like,
read the body language. Like,
is easy as possible. Like,
you guys know when a dude stands up and he's up to no good if he's mad. You know.
oh, yeah.
Because
for
you know
sure,
exactly
for
when
sure,
you
for
need
sure,
to
for
be
sure.
like, do we need to handle this, or if you need to back up, depending on the situation. You know exactly when it's an argument, and it's an argument that you can tell if she says the wrong thing, he's going to smack the shit out of her in front of everybody here.
Oh my
You can see
God.
it in the way they stand. They try to be bigger, domineering, whatever, because she's a small girl. Like, that's how it's going to go. Even if it's two guys, even if it's two girls, you can tell when it's going to go left.
And that's when I mind my business. But I'm also calling 911.
I don't think that's enough, man. That's just my opinion, though. The intention was to sway, but if it didn't, that's fine. Everyone can have a different thought process on that. But
'Cause if you
those
swing on me, ain't no
situations changed my... And I've been in situations where I'm like, I have genuinely helped someone just by being like, just walking up and just saying something, even just a conversation, where I can tell like a guy's being kind of weird, or maybe I've watched him kind of walk around Target behind her. I'll be like, just mention, oh, dude, I like your boots. Somebody saw you. So if you follow her into the dressing room if you want to, I saw your boots, dude. And it's some stuff like that is literally just enough if you see something odd.
Because I sure do pay attention to my surroundings.
Yeah, it's just like, but I just wanted to see, because that story, like, I think I saw that maybe yesterday. I've been thinking about literally the goldfish story, like, fuck. And that's just the fucking fish.
And I don't like it when fish flop outside with the bowl and shit.
But
That shit
she
is
said
terrifying.
that they watched for literally 2 minutes, and they were like, the reason why he did it, because whatever fish it was, it could survive outside of water for forever, like maybe I think 20 minutes. So it was literally, he was gonna see how far it was gonna go. Basically, did they watch that fish die?
That fish is like,
God,
what the fuck
damn.
wrong with you, Mr. Baker? Fuck.
I thought it was cool, bro.
Bro.
Chill.
I'm a fucking social experiment now, nigga.
Go
I was
into
I
Really minding my
live.
business, just swim in circles.
jumping every time we open it to feed him. Like, you go
Fuck,
poop
eat
out
your
this
own
bitch
piss and
again.
shit, stupid ass fish. Sorry.
Live and breathe. You're fucking me over.
Stupid ass fish.
Stupid ass fish. Give me some fin. Noggin.
Dude.
That's my shit. Damn, that really had me thinking for real.
Right.
Because I've probably passed up on a lot of situations. Like, I'm just mind my
Yeah.
business.
And then you always think,
But it
like,
wasn't
if you're
bad.
wrong, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to be embarrassed, or they're going to get mad at you, right? Like,
Yeah.
because if they're going to get mad at you to the point where they're going to hit you, dude, like, I will actually get you arrested for real. I always want to do to make sure that everybody okay. Because sometimes maybe he might be in danger. Maybe she's, like, going insane. He's trying to de-escalate her, and she pulled the shiv on him. Like, you just never know. Like,
I'm just going to be scared that, let's say it's escalating to the point where it's going to be physical. And you try to break it up and that person get physical with you.
I don't give a fuck. That's the thing.
Me personally, I'm scared of what I'm going to do because I don't know what
But
I'm going to do.
the thing is, if you're intervening to that point where you were like, I have to do something,
And the police will be like, why were you intervening?
it doesn't matter. I'm scared. I wanted to save her life. Like, I thought it was going to get to the point where he was going to hit her or him or them or whatever. Doesn't matter. You intervene. If it's coming down to possibly saving this person's life, or even saving them from getting punched by their spouse, by their friend, by their whoever, I'm going to intervene. Because if it was me and Rodolfo and that nigga was getting bucked to the point where someone thought he was going to hit me,
Oh,
I want someone to say something. Like, do something. Back him. Even if it's like, hey, y'all in a public place, take that somewhere else. At the very least, you de-escalated it for the moment.
If you was getting in an argument with somebody, and it's just me and you, and they got like 10 people with them, you want me to hop in, or you want to handle your business?
But that's not putting you. So I'm not saying like calling my friends over to jump something.
Nah, hell no. I'm just saying
talking
like
about like you said.
like
I
we
would
at
be
the gas station and bro shoulder check Ruben, and Ruben like, bro, what the fuck?
That's
What you got?
no, that's not where you said that I got to the point where I would be scared that they would get physical with me. Get physical with me all you want to, motherfucker. At least you're not fucking beating her. At least you're not beating her to a pulp. And like I said, at the end of the day, if it's like one person antagonizing someone, if I jump in, it's the two of us against you. At least till the police get here.
So
like
basically
even
saying,
a kid, even if a kid is trying to fight for their life, they can fight. So it's like if it's gonna be the two of us, at least it's the two of us.
damn.
Like encounter like an active shooting, like before going into like a school or some shit. What about that?
Honestly, especially before going into the school, this is just me. And if you don't agree, that is perfectly fine because this is extreme. I would literally rather. No, I genuinely, because you're not gonna go in there and get a shot off in this fucking school, especially here. Fuck no, I'm sorry, dude. I would rather take the bullet to the gut and have them being Fox News, Tyra so and so. You know,
You taking a bullet for them kids?
Absolutely. I'm 25 years old. That's a warrior.
And that's gonna stay on your conscience forever.
Fucking hero.
Again, imagine if it was your kids sitting in the classroom.
Jack, I agree.
Yo,
Thank you.
That made me remember, like the parents of those kids in that fucking town in Texas. I forgot.
Uvalde, I think.
The fucking
Uvalde.
the parents was trying to actually go in there, and the police wouldn't let them in.
Yeah.
While
When the
shooting
police
was
were
in.
sitting outside, letting him shoot the school.
Oh, after
No, it was during the
during.
active shooting.
during the shooting.
That was
Yeah.
the whole
They
issue
was
with
blocking them
Uvalde.
off.
Yeah, because the parents were trying to go in because
And the
the
police
police
were
weren't doing
scared.
because the police weren't doing nothing.
They were afraid. They were like, we were scared of
And
getting
then
shot.
when you pull over and you just by yourself for running a stop sign and you start like getting frustrated, they be like, calm down, I'm in the fear of my fucking life. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You got your gun, you got your hand on your gun unholstered
over a stop sign.
over my stop sign, but you
And
won't run
that's
in there
the same
and
line
shoot that
you
bitch,
use for an active
shoot
shooter.
that nigga with the AK and shit.
When there's, mind you, there's one nigga in there with an AK.
But I
30
get there's-
officers outside strapped. SWAT
What?
team.
I get there's kids
What are you talking
and
about?
Crossfire but really?
Literally. At the very least, I delayed some. Mind you, think about it like this. If you think about a school, this dude's, I'm in the parking lot waiting for car pickup, maybe. Someone's walking in. I can already tell they're strapped. First of all, you can't even go in there strapped, so I already know you're nefarious. I'm getting out that bitch. What's up, sir? What you got going on? Of course he's going to do something, but if he's going to pull the gun out and shoot me,
You a bold spirit.
they heard the gunshot. If I'm dead on the ground, cool, you didn't get in there. They already called the police on your ass. They're already in lockdown. You're not making it in there. They heard you hit a shot.
That's why I
off
wish
in
it was
school.
like on guard security that
Some schools have security guards that walk
like, they just walk
around
through the halls.
with guns.
Yeah.
There are school districts that have set up like watchdogs
And
that
stuff like that.
literally walk
That's how it need
around
to be
with
for
just
all
guns.
schools,
It
though.
shouldn't even have to get that point. That's a whole nother story. But
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with being a hero. It has everything to do with that if this roles were reversed and I was another parent who my kid was supposed to walk home that day, so I was never even on campus. And I found out that another parent got out of their car and made sure that person never made it in the building, even though it cost them their life.
Forever grateful.
I don't get thank you. What is, in my opinion, and it's okay if no one else agrees, what is my life to 400 preschoolers in that building? Fuck no, dude. What is a shot in the foot, shot in the thigh? You can survive. People survive gunshot wounds to the head. What is my injury? Maybe my mom might not agree, but that's fine. That's fine. But my mom also remembers when I was in preschool, and she's scared for her life for shit like that.
True.
Hey,
true.
brother, we getting shot like 50 Cent. Give me 17 shots. I'm coming out
You
that
did
bitch.
9, bro. God damn.
I was literally at
You
school.
know, I had the
Team.
double lid.
I was literally
One off.
They
You got
missed.
shot 9 times.
Yeah, they missed.
Ah,
Yeah.
got you.
I was literally at school when I lived in Killeen while they were shooting up Fort Hood. I remember how scary that was, and we weren't even that worried. It would have been. I'm so glad that they got that guy, but no one got to him before he could leave base and circle the middle schools in the elementary school in the area.
God damn.
Like they were calling our parents one by one, school full of over 2,000 kids, to come pick us up because there was an active shooter. They're just like, if I could prevent that, happening, I'm gonna do it. I truly don't care, and if whatever's after this, whether it's reincarnation, whether it's heaven or whatever, they're gonna be mad at me.
I'm shooting his ass.
Like, my mom's gonna mourn my loss, sure. You guys are gonna mourn my loss, sure. But in the situation, how mad are you gonna be when they tell you if she hadn't got out of that car, if they hadn't heard that gunshot, we don't know what would have happened.
Hundreds instead of one. It was just one. Yeah, I agree. But it's like, shit.
Because then when you hear about the
I ain't gonna lie,
aftermath,
I'm
and
trying to
everyone's
live
like,
a life,
nobody
yeah.
thought it was weird. People are like, yeah, he walked into the convenience store, and I saw him, but I just didn't say anything because I thought he was just a weird kid. Then he went next door. You know, he went into the church.
I'm good with faces.
You know, it's just
I'm
like,
good
like, I would rather it be a false alarm and I just made a big fool of myself than, even if it's not as extreme as someone dying, but just preventing someone from getting hurt is just my ultimate goal, because I would want that to be someone else's ultimate goal. Like,
Yeah, I'll be scared when my brother go to school, because I used to take him and pick him up, and then it just turned into taking him, and then it stopped, and then it was just picking him up, and now I don't even see him go or come from school. So I'll be at work like, hope baby brother doing all right, you know.
there's stuff like,
And with my other brother going to college too, I'm like, man, damn. And when he just got home, the college shooting happened, like a couple months after he got home.
and it's just like when stuff like that, you're just like,
This
we're
world is
so
evil.
ingrained of like minding our business, keeping things to ourselves, that already caused the problem, because then kids and people aren't speaking up about situations that happen to them because they don't want people to intervene. But like,
Good.
yeah.
I respect it though. You a brave spirit, because I ain't think
It has
that deep
nothing to do
into
with
it.
It's not anything to do with being brave. It's just thinking about everybody. When there's a victim of something senseless like that, it's not just one victim. You know what I mean? Like, going back to the original story that I hope everybody heard, think about them calling her parents and saying, were there any witnesses? Yes, ma'am, we have 12. And nobody did anything? No, ma'am, nobody did anything. Double whammy. And then you're going to sit in court and listen to all 12 of them tell you what they heard and tell you that they didn't do anything and why they didn't do anything. Because the game was on. Because I thought someone else was going to do something. I thought they were just fucking around in the garden. People do shit out there all the time. Yeah. I can't.
basically,
That's why I'm like, be nice to people.
Mind your business, but speak up. But mind your business, but speak up. Just try to help as best as you can, basically. Because you never know.
Put it to you like this. If you find yourself in that situation, choose the option that you could live with in the end.
Yeah.
Because some people can live with just, I called the police, I didn't, that's enough, and that is okay. I'm not judging you for it. Because there literally are limits to everyone what they're capable to be doing. So, like, I feel you. If you're only capable of calling the police, or if you know better, you know, you're not well enough to fight, well enough to run, do what you need to do. But just pick the space that you're going to be able to live with when it's all over. No matter what the result of the situation is.
Can I change the topic real quick?
Put that nigga on a shirt.
I'm scared what she's going to take. She got her phone out.
I would like to go to Disney.
Oh, my God.
That was crazy.
So if we could all plan a trip to Disney, that would be amazing. That's all I have to say.
Hopefully we
We're
don't
out the
find any
country.
abandoned babies.
Huh?
What?
So I don't know if you guys, when you open your Google Chrome or whatever, it gives you all the news stories or whatever, like for the week or whatever. There's a news story that someone found an abandoned baby at the park. Not like, I say that as a laugh, like abandoned baby. I don't think they were actually abandoned. I just think like they
Looking for their mama.
Yeah,
or
they
their dad.
found like a baby that was like
That's crazy.
you know. So I'm just like, hope we don't run into any babies, but.
Disneyland it is.
No, Disney
you said
World.
April?
Fuck
Disney World.
Disneyland.
I'm literally not even working right now. Fuck no, not April.
Yeah, not April.
I said that because it was my birthday. Thank you.
I mean, it's our birthday too, but
Like, what do you want about?
Huh?
My birthday's April 17th. Mine's the 11th.
What the fuck?
You knew my birthday was the 11th. If you didn't, I'm hurt.
that's
I'm
crazy.
hurt. I'm hurt
I
deep.
just joined the film.
Ruben knew that. Ruben's birthday is in April.
Don't answer that.
April
April 9th?
yeah.
When's your birthday?
23rd.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
April babies.
Oh, and I remember Ruben's birthday because that's the day I was supposed to be born. Yeah. My mom was in labor for 2 days.
Wait,
Damn.
y'all Aries too?
Taurus.
No, he's a Taurus. He just makes the 21st is Taurus season for
Gross.
April. He just makes it.
Not the thumbs up.
Right.
Sweetest.
As you can tell, two very
Jessica.
different type of Tauruses.
I'm not an April baby.
It's okay.
I just want you. Can you admit to the podcast how many hoes you got on your phone? Because I hear you got 6 of them lined up.
God damn.
Not
You got a
exposed.
starting 5
You
and
don't
a
have
6
to-
man? Yeah.
Started 5 and a 6, man.
I'm trying to get like you.
What are you?
And
talking
they
about
older.
right now?
What?
Why are you exposing me right now?
Cut the cameras.
That nigga knows
Dead ass. Cause what the
I want the
fuck?
tea too. Sweet
My fault.
tea.
She'll tell us the tea after the podcast.
Sweet tea Lipton.
Cause
What's
I
that?
also don't even have that many hoes.
Ain't no face.
Oh, so you
no
got
face.
'em. Let's go.
She said, "I'm not gonna admit to guilt. but I'm gonna admit to guilt." Not.
No, I do not have 6 hoes. I don't know who the fuck told you that.
Real sick as God. That's crazy.
Because I do not.
Ooh, shit.
That's fine.
I
You
do
got a
not.
whole starting 5 and a 6, man.
God
But
damn.
the older is that is true.
My
Listen.
nigga.
That is true.
Listen.
Can we say the age on the pod?
30.
That's
Just
not
30?
bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I was fucking with a 30. How old
Seven?
was she? 36, turned 37. Yeah.
Damn.
3 kids, a husband.
I
and
know
a
a
dog.
30. I know a 37.
Huh?
I know a 37, but not on the roster.
Respect.
Def-
That
They got
respect.
cut.
definitely not on the roster.
What's the cap age?
What's the cap age?
Yeah, for you.
If I'm honest, I think like 37 is the cap.
Yeah, that's a
you-
whole.
I
That's
swear
12.
to God, you took too long. I thought you were going to say something crazy.
No, not gonna cap. I feel like that's the cap. Like 35 is honestly the cap.
Once you
if
hit
I'm
38,
honest.
it's like, damn, what we doing? Respectfully.
Like, no,
Cause like, because 37. Okay, she's not bad. It's just like
You
it's
almost
the-
40.
like 38.
35 is like, you got a couple more.
30.
Well,
38
but
sounds
and even but
almost
see,
40.
like this 37 don't even look 37. though.
Ooh,
That's part
I
of the
love it.
problem.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem
she
because
was-
she 37, but she look
25.
30. Like she
25.
like.
What about you,
So-
baby? What's the cap age?
What?
What would be? What's the cap
She is
age?
stutter.
Damn, why I gotta be put
You're
on?
not gonna be fucking offended. I'm not gonna be offended by you telling me a cat. Like I'm asking you.
You
'cause I
just straight up exposed me, but now you don't
You
want to
right.
be exposed.
Yeah, no, I don't work like
Not
that.
the gas.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it's called gaslighting.
I'm first of all, I'm not
Wow.
gaslighting him. I would not be upset
Nah, I
if he
said
told
not.
me.
I'm talking about him.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah.
gaslighting.
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
finna gas.
So what is it, bro?
What's the
She
cap
asked you. You gotta come on now.
Like 25.
Dead ass.
No.
Bro,
That
stop
nigga's saying that
capping.
because I'll be 25.
What's
and he's a
20
year
cell.
me.
the cap, bro?
No, for
What's the
real.
age cap?
It's not like it's not a
I
trick
guess
question.
30.
30.
30? Ruben?
That's not your 30.
We know you got the motherfuckers on deck.
Yeah, Ruben, we already know.
You know.
You be making trips.
Foot on the back of head.
and Duncan. Hanging off the rim with that
That nigga
shit.
dropping dirt.
He got
Ah,
two
hookah.
thumbs, two thumbs, and then we
Open that bitch up like a library book. God damn.
get a peek.
What time your kids get out of school?
That's
Oh, God.
crazy.
Ruben.
Two thumbs like you trying to
Ruben
open up a
flying.
Ziploc
Ruben-
bag.
Hey,
Ruben
hold on,
flying
brother.
them out.
Come on, bro.
What's
What's
the
the
number?
age cap?
I'd say 30.
30?
No, after like not trying to be rude, but you know.
You say you turning 30 tomorrow? All right, yeah, you can go ahead and delete my number.
Y'all, so guys,
No, 31.
40.
I have to play step
Uh-huh.
parent next week.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
caught
we was
that?
exposing you?
Wait, huh?
She has to play step parent next week because I guess the older one is you getting flown out.
Period.
Disney World?
Period. I went opposite direction.
She made
Period.
that trip fast as fuck. Damn.
Yeah, right. Book the tickets and
Disneyland.
bro.
Let's go to Disneyland.
Hotel
5
booked.
minutes later.
Hotel
I'm already
booked.
getting flown out. Yeah,
My flight leaves tomorrow too.
Y'all expose me. I
Period.
expose myself. Okay. Exposure.
She started the question with Disneyland, and she just got tickets from the sugar mama.
No.
Jameer, yours is 45.
I said 40,
Damn.
but she got to be like,
3
She gotta be
kids.
bad.
she got to be,
She gotta be bad.
your cap got to be like, you got to at
She
least
got-
be like,
You gotta be
Bassett,
40.
She
like-
got Bill
You gotta
Russell
be
rings
40
on the
looking
fucking-
I ain't
30,
saying
not gonna
Nia
cap.
Long,
But Nia
but
Long.
I'm not saying like Whoopi
Not
Goldberg.
Neil.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
no, I feel
wild,
Whoopi
man.
Goldberg's like almost 80 years old.
Whoopi Goldberg not even cute. Like, please stop the
Oh,
cap.
I said, I
I'm
don't-
so
I
sorry,
don't want her to
Whoopi.
look
If you're
like Whoopi
listening,
Goldberg at
I
40.
love you, and I loved you in the
I love
Sister
Whoopi.
Act.
I love you, Whoopi Goldberg. I do, but not gonna cap.
Listen,
I'm
I'm just not barking
attracted.
up your tree, Whoopi.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
There we go.
She's not barking back,
Roof?
I'm sure.
That's fine.
What do you think
You scared
you'd
me.
be down bad enough to have either Whoopi or Oprah face, but like
I Spice
Doja
body.
Cat body? Yeah, Ice Spice body.
Ice Spice body, but Whoopi face.
Yeah, or Oprah.
Give me Oprah face.
Stop bag. It over your
The
shit.
bag is crazy. Actually.
Oh my god.
I say the Oprah face. Not gonna cap.
I would take the Oprah face over the Whoopi, I think.
Yeah.
But Oprah got like
Oprah look.
she got a lot of
nah.
scandals
She
associated with her.
inflated.
We said the face. We ain't talking about the.
Yeah,
the
but
the-
like
the
I would
shit
be
that
thinking
Whoopi
about
just look like-
Oprah
big.
and her
Let's
white
not talk about
man.
no scandals, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's true. I'm so
I
sorry.
don't-
I don't need to be
Oprah,
getting
please
sued.
We're gonna check. We're gonna
Oprah
check.
will-
Oprah, please listen. I don't
Apple
have a
podcast
lawyer.
tomorrow. Our shit's gonna be pulled.
I don't have a
God.
Before
lawyer.
we drop.
Yeah.
You said you cannot drop.
Hopefully by the time this comes out, we've dropped. Cause what? Hello, not the backlog. The episodes.
Oprah.
Oprah will
talking
get our
about?
shit pulled like Taylor Swift does. Copyright.
Bruh.
Taylor Swift still making music.
She just put on an album maybe like a month
Tay-Tay
and a half
is-
ago.
Tay
She
Tay
busted.
is.
Yeah,
She.
the last
They
album,
just
so
went
far.
to war. They went to Valhalla for tickets to her tour.
might
I
Tune
don't. I
in.
don't think
Brother,
Tay Tay will ever
Her
stop
last-
popping.
her
Not gonna
last
cap.
album went platinum first week.
First week, number one,
Yeah.
debut number one Billboard
Who's
chart.
going through this?
Let's
I literally was
let's
watching
check
a
the Billboard
streamer.
Top 100.
I watched my favorite streamer play Sims until her album dropped, and like 2,000 people, they all listened to the album together. So people are checking for her
Bro,
shit.
that's so crazy.
I'm on Billboard. No, not yet. All right, cool.
I checked
That's
it.
cool.
I'm amigo lit. Oh.
Yeah, they were going to
I'm
battle
still over here thinking about Whoopi face with Ice Spice body.
Game of Thrones.
And the 45-year-old, like, you thought I would feel you?
Hey,
Okay.
your song, Pink Panthers, is at number 5 on the
Is it?
Billboard.
How you feeling
I
about
know
it?
that whole. I know Ice Spice's whole verse from TikTok. I literally the song came on my DJ shuffle thing on Spotify the other day. Bar for bar.
Taylor Swift's Anti-Hero
That just
is
came
at
out.
number 12 on the Billboard.
And it came out in what, January, February?
Yeah, apparently it dropped.
Yeah, it did drop from the charts.
I need to drop.
You do.
Sorry.
Remember?
Harry Potter.
They
It's
were
a
your
lot
ass.
of.
They were your ass. C to the O-C-O-N-A. They popping on them fadeaways. Those little girls, you got to get on it.
Yeah,
You
white
got to
little
drop.
Did she just drop a bar?
Oh,
That's what she said
White
in
Lil
the
Baby.
song.
who is Morgan Wallen? Because this man is
What?
taking
You don't know who Morgan Wallen is?
Morgan Wallen is taking over the top
country
100.
singer.
Not gonna cap. Oh well, Morgan
can't
Wallen
name
I
the
is
thought
song.
you
doing
were
the damn thing.
bullshitting for real.
You for real? You know that?
When he was like, you don't know who Morgan Wallen? I
I didn't
thought
know who he
you were
was until he did a
bullshitting.
song with Dirk though.
Morgan Wallen is literally taking over. He has
Who's
the
number one right now.
He is.
Yeah, he's going crazy. Like
he's the
he
number
tied something
one.
with Drake.
He's the number one song right now, and then he has number 8, number 9,
Who's
number
number 2?
10, number 11, number 14, and it literally just keeps going.
Who's number 2?
Number 2 is Miley Cyrus with Flowers. I can buy myself flowers.
Who's number 3? Yeah, come right there. Shit, cool.
No, she didn't do past 5 seconds.
Thank you.
She didn't do past 5 seconds.
Number 3 is Kill Bill, SZA.
I'm really just
great
fishing to
song.
see if my boys are on the chart.
Who? J-Hope and J. Cole are number 60.
Damn, they dropped.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, let's finish this off with this topic. So, Snowfall just recently dropped. I think the new season just came out, and I've only seen the one clip that's coming out, because you know Chloe and Haley, right?
Oh,
the
no.
sisters? Oh! That popped up on my TikTok
shit.
when old boy from Snowfall was giving her that work.
He was, yeah.
And they said it
Dog
was
getting
almost
her
real.
shit, yeah.
He was beating her.
But
shit
it wasn't Snowfall though. It was a different show.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. It was.
No, it wasn't
It was a
Snowfall.
different show.
It was a different
That's his
show.
only show, bro.
No, baby.
It just came out.
Yeah, whatever show. It was
It's
the
on
first
Amazon,
episode
yeah.
of that show.
Like the
literally
first
said
5
it.
minutes. TikTok.
Yeah, they were like
Bro,
it
her
popped up
the
on
first
TikTok.
episode of
If
this
I look
show.
up Snowfall.
She's
and it
not on
pops up.
Snowfall, bro.
It's not Snowfall.
Chloe is not on Snowfall.
All right, bro. Hold on. Snowfall FX. Let's see. I doubt it's gonna show it.
It's gonna show that, but it's not on Snowfall.
Come on, bro.
Speaking of Snowfall, I gotta catch up on that shit. I'm on season 1, episode 5 or some shit.
Who was it? Chloe or Hallie?
It's
Chloe.
Chloe.
She the oldest. Cause Haley is with DDG, I think. The younger sister.
No, they broke up. He cheated on her.
Sorry. God damn.
Yeah.
This show is called Swarm.
Yeah. see?
2023 Swarm. Chloe Bailey full sex scene. I literally just typed in her sex scene.
Oh, that's the shit Billie Eilish been fucking sponsoring. But yeah, he was beating her shit in. She had that arch.
Yeah, they
Everything.
Told me,
Good lord.
TikTok told me that it seemed realistic.
But I only bring that up because y'all were talking about charts and shit. Two more things. We have enough time for it. Don't tell me. I'm not on the charts.
I promise you, I'm not listening to anything under the 100
I'm
list
not
if
on
I'm
the
listening
charts.
to
That's
a
all you
Billboard
Under 50.
charter. Yeah, if it's a Billboard charter, it's probably
Really
in the
though.
top.
If
50.
it's not top 50, I don't really care. Top 100, I'm listening to 99, 100, most likely not. So
No
why the
tea
fuck
or
do I
shade
care?
if you don't make it in the top 50. It has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with the popularity of the song. I probably did not
I
hear
feel,
it.
if I drop an EP, I feel like I 70.
But that's different.
I
I'm
feel
going to
like I
listen
hit
to that.
So
70.
very
Y'all,
honestly,
Freestyle by Lil Baby is still on the charts.
that song is good as fuck.
Yeah. It's at the bottom though,
But it's
still
still,
on the,
it's
still on
that's
the
it's
100
got to be
chart.
like
It's
it's
just above
100
bubbly.
Yeah. It's above bubbly.
Damn.
Yeah. It was a good ass episode
I still
today.
had
Sorry.
them, to segue, I still had them shots from the Christmas party. Them small little shots you gave us.
The pre ones.
And it was this honey, and it tastes like coffee.
It's good.
Tyra.
I'll get that one again. It was good.
And I mixed it with that Jack Daniels honey. Oh,
That's on period.
oh
Right.
my God.
We can go make a drink
Okay.
right now.
But yeah,
So
Don't
talking
tell
my
me.
language, but
That-
you
oh.
gotta drive.
shit out to finish off with Chloe. So
Freak out.
it was the carpet for Black Panther, and they was basically asking all of them. No, it was Creed. It was Creed's red lineup,
Mhm.
red
The
carpet.
red carpet.
And they was asking him, what's your favorite J. Cole album? Because J. Cole, his team was for did the soundtrack for Creed 3.
Mhm.
So they asked basically all of like the actors and all that. And then Chloe was there, and they asked her, and she was like, I can't really choose one, but if I had to choose one, I'd choose my new album that's coming out next month.
She said that.
She said that.
In response to
In
what's
response
her
of
favorite
what-
Drake,
what
J. Cole album.
Yes.
Cap.
No, that
Swear to
video, I
God.
watched the video
Swear to
with
God.
him.
I
With that being said, though,
that shit
Hurt.
fired me up. I was like, if you got something to say like that to promote your album,
Just drop it.
yeah,
just do it somewhere else. Not
like
in
don't
an
make a
interview.
fool of yourself, because that's what it did. Now we're all
That's
laughing at you.
bad.
They was
Yeah.
clowning
Like,
her
I root
ass.
for her, but that's bad.
That's
To
clowning
close
her
out
ass.
though, what is y'all's favorite J. Cole album? Jessica?
Forrest.
4 Hills Drive, because I don't know the numbers.
It's I think it's,
2014.
yeah, it's 2014.
Yeah,
2014.
okay, that's what I thought.
Ruben?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's a great album.
It
Yeah,
is.
that
I know
hoe be
every song on
bussin'.
there, bar for bar.
Ooh, wait, but
The new album.
Voluminati stands right there with me.
Yeah, the
Voluminati
What's
Illuminati.
the,
and 24,
Damn, they gonna
14
kill me for
Forest
this one.
Hills
What was
Drive.
the new one, the recent one?
The fall off, or the fall off, or the
The
climb,
Fallout,
or
some
something
shit?
like that.
Climb back.
The climb back,
No,
something like
I-
that.
Something.
we
Yeah,
pissing
it's
off
slipping
on
my
my
I,
mind.
you know, I got it.
The
Before
recent one.
before we get some angry stands in the comments, it is called the off
The
season.
off-season.
Off
I don't know how to put that
Firing her
together.
ass up.
Oh,
We're
they
gonna go on
roasting
our off
our
season
ass.
until next week, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that
that's
same
my hoop
mentality.
playlist.
Keep that great mindset. You know, keep that same shit in your mind, because y'all need to think big, do bigger. Because you can't stay in the same position you are every day.
Ooh. Period. Ending
Be
that
3
shit off
steps
on a
ahead
good
of
note.
yourself that you are today. But shit, we'll be 3 steps ahead of y'all on the next
Why you looking
podcast.
at me while you
We'll
say
see y'all
that, bro?
there.
You scaring me.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.